Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we are going to watch a video titled, "It Took Michael Jordan 8 Years to Pull This Off." I don't know what it entails. It might be something along the lines of like him discovering the Krabby Patty secret formula from SpongeBob and the Krusty Krab. I don't know, man. What I do know is that it's a video by Jimmy High Roller, linked to his channel in the description below. So yeah, we are going to hop right into this, man, because 8 years to pull something off, man. I don't know what it is. Probably something goatness, because that's what MJ does, right?
Jordan again on the money.
Or maybe it took him 8 years to pull off a damn good draft pick with Kemba Walker. I don't know. Damn, took Kwame Brown and all sorts of bad pieces for MJ.
Chicago does not have a foul.
Is that Terry Rozier? He's been playing for that long. I'm just joking, man. I know it's not Terry Rozier. It was clearly Isaiah Thomas.
The pull-up jumper by Parrish. The rebound by Shaw. Offensive rebound. That's what we talked about. Second shot. Boston wins.
Okay.
It's November 6th, 1990.
Well, damn, I wasn't alive.
Michael Jordan and his Bulls have gotten the season off to a slow start. Back-to-back losses, and now with time winding down against the Celtics, they are looking at their third loss in a row.
Oh, no.
Not the most ideal way to kick off the season.
That happens.
Little did he know,
that happens.
This stretch of losses would go down as one of the most significant events in his entire career. Because for the next 2,777 days, Michael Jordan would never lose 3 games in a row again.
Well, damn. Not quite the Krabby Patty secret formula, but still pretty damn impressive. Is this bitch-ass Candler? What the hell are they called? Calendars. I kind of want to say clandlers. I don't know what the hell a clandler is. Candles. Calendar. It's a lot of them, man. A lot of days. A lot of days, man. A lot of just time passing by. And at this point, Crispy Flakes was finally born. April 9th, 1992. Good music in the background, man. I like me a little classical every now and then.
What's up, everybody? It's Jim. Brothers. We need to talk.
Okay.
For years, Trap Sax has provided us with the most beautiful, inspiring background music we could ever ask for. It really hit home with its fat bass and smooth jazz riffs. But, unfortunately, the studio that owns the original sample from decades ago won't let us use it anymore. I know.
Wow. There's a snake bitch-ass move right there. And guys, I get so afraid to use that. I got like songs that I use in my videos too. Oh my god, bro. Weak ass move. All that hard work this man put in his videos, and just like that, this happens.
I might as well just delete my channel now. But as much as it hurts, we must rise and stand tall for our fallen brethren. So let's take a moment of silence for the incredible, the incomparable Trap Sax.
F's in the chat, guys. F's in the chat.
But if there's anything that can cheer a basketball fan up, it is a ridiculous, awesome Michael Jordan story. And boy,
he's got a lot of them.
Have just that.
He's got a lot of them.
Of all the accomplishments MJ had amassed in his 15-year career, possibly the most impressive and untouchable feat is one that you have probably never even heard of. A couple years ago, someone pointed out that from November 7th, 1990, up until the day Jordan won his 6th ring and hung up his Bulls jersey for good, he did not lose 3 consecutive games. That's 2,777 days.
Could you imagine MJ after that second loss, like any time?
In a row.
Be on his team's ass.
500 regular season games.
MJ don't lose.
26 playoff games, coming to a grand total of 626 matchups without a single 3-game losing streak. Now, when I first heard this, I was skeptical. I mean, a streak of this caliber sounds virtually impossible. In fact, mathematically, it is virtually impossible.
Yo, give me that calculation.
But after further investigation,
I want to hear it.
I'll be damned. This man really went 9 years, almost an entire decade, without taking 3 L's in a row. I'm searching, digging desperately to find out the truth surrounding this claim, and it is 100% fact. As if Mike didn't already have enough accomplishments. As if the man wasn't shitting on the competition bad enough, 2 decades after he laced up for the last time with the Bulls, and we are still uncovering pieces of his dominance. To put the magnitude of this streak into perspective, in 2010, Ben Blatt of the Harvard Sports Analysis Collective crunched the numbers on such an absurd streak, and his calculations revealed some absolutely absurd numbers.
I got a better chance to win the
probability
lottery
of an average NBA team accomplishing such a streak is, you ready for this?
I am ready.
About 1 in 1 quadrillion.
Oh my god, bro! What?
.0000000
Holy shit, man!
2 hours later.
000166, which is a number so
God.
vast and so unlikely that there really isn't any.
But that's the same chance of there ever being another Michael Jordan. Let's think about that for a second.
Anything to compare it to. For example, the odds of a high school basketball player making it to the NBA is about 1 in 3,200.
Well, that's not too bad,
odds
actually.
Of one day becoming an NBA champion are about 1 in 22,500.
Okay.
Odds of winning an Olympic gold medal are 1 in 662,000, and odds of winning the Powerball 1 in.
Can we just point out that Carmelo Anthony has like 2 or 3 Olympic gold medals, and the dude can't get to the NBA Finals? How can you beat these odds, but you Carmelo Anthony, you can't beat those odds?
300 million. So, yeah. MJ pulling this off is mathematically by far his
like this beat in the
greatest
background.
accomplishment. Now, you may be thinking, this was a team effort rather than an individual one, so the Bulls should be getting credit as well. And although this is a valid point, when you look into the numbers, you'll see that this isn't quite true. Due to Mike's first retirement and players coming and going, even MJ's own teammates don't have a streak like his. Although Dennis Rodman racked up one hell of a streak himself.
Hell yeah, he did.
Check out the current streaks of NBA teams in regards of games since their last 3 consecutive losses. Including the playoffs, no team has
got
managed
0.
to go
Like, we got
even
swept.
90 games without losing 3 in a row. In fact, only 6 teams have strung together more than 20 games without losing 3 consecutively. Look at how many teams
But Jordan was
have
playing
0
against
games
plumbers, right? I'm
since
joking.
their last 3-game
Definitely
losing
not playing
streak.
against plumbers.
0. If you add up all the streaks from every NBA team, they still don't come close to Mike's 626. Absolutely
That is
insane.
some go shit right there, guys.
If we take a look
Oh
at
my
some of the
God.
more dominant teams in modern NBA history, you will continue to realize how difficult a streak like this truly is. Michael's streak spanned 8 years and 7 active seasons, and only came to an end because he retired. The reigning NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors, lost 3 in a row just this past season in November. The three-peat Lakers lost 3 games in a row in February of 2002, nearly 3 years after their streak began. Throughout the last 5 years,
That's
the
still
Warriors
pretty
have
damn
been
solid,
the
though.
winningest team over any 5-year stretch in NBA history, and even they lost 3 games in a row on 4 different occasions throughout this 5-year stretch, including the infamous
Don't do him like that, Jimmy. Come on, man. Let's all
No,
forget about
don't get
that.
it twisted. There were a few occasions where Jordan's streak
That team's
nearly
over
came
with.
to an end. Like on April 9th, 1991, when the Bulls beat the Knicks by just 2 points after losing their previous 2 games. Or on February 1st, 1993, when they escaped in a 4-point victory over the Jazz. Here's a game from 1996 when the Bulls edged out the Warriors by just 4
A little bit of luck, though,
points.
you guys gotta admit,
Jordan
man. A
dropped
little bit of luck
40,
added to that
and by the
sitting there.
way he was playing, he was not gonna lose that game. And then finally on June 11th, 1997, when the Jazz nearly beat the Bulls 3 times in a row in the NBA Finals. Of course, Jordan wasn't gonna let this happen, so he dropped 38 and Chicago won by 2.
Yeah, just a quick
And when
38
you look
with,
at the numbers
with the
in these
stomach flu.
potential
No big deal.
streak-ending games, it's almost like Jordan knew he had this streak going and was ready to go to any lengths to not see it come to an end. That, or the more likely fact that MJ was the ultimate competitor, and anytime he lost
think it was this
back-to-back
one.
games,
I
he
think it
came
was
out
this one.
locked and loaded,
Hell yeah.
ready to absolutely bury anyone who stood in front of him.
I agree
So
with that.
knowing the player MJ was, this isn't too surprising. But when you take a closer look at the numbers, assess the astronomical odds of this feat, it's hard not to be amazed. And I find myself saying this after every single Michael Jordan video, but what else should we expect? I'll leave y'all with this. Here is a chart showing streaks of games without 3 consecutive losses by all-time NBA greats and current stars.
Yo, where's
These
Bill
are
Russell,
streaks
though?
held
Where's
by
Bill
some
Russell?
of the best players of all time
Where's Bill Russell?
on historical teams. Towards the bottom, you'll see Giannis, Harden. Durant has had a decent streak of his own at 181 games. If you go up the list, you'll see Shaq, Kobe, and Steph
Curry got
floating around
314.
300.
It says 3-1.
And
Just saying.
way up there at the top, all alone,
Just chilling real quick.
is Michael Jordan in a league of his
If
own.
you go way up high, you're gonna find Brian Scalabrine, but you know, that's off the charts, like actually off the charts. You cannot make a chart enough big enough to put Brian Scalabrine on there.
Now, before I let y'all go, a good friend of mine recently started a YouTube channel similar to mine, but with football. It's called Defying.
Okay, if you guys want to check out some football videos, I'm not really a big football. I used to love football, but I don't really watch as much anymore, man. So, yeah, guys, I really did enjoy this video, though. Like, shit, Michael Jordan keeps on a freaking amazing me out there. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Link to Jimmy's channel in the description below. If you want to check out Defying here, feel free to do so. And peace out, my friends.